Hi guys, hi everyone. It's girl me with Naya. So this video, I'm not doing this video to cloud chase or because I want to trend. But if you can already tell, my voice is quite sore, and that's the reason I have sore throat, a bit of sore throat. But that's not the reason I'm doing this video. The reason I'm doing this video, I will tell you subsequently. Okay, guys. So you know how they say it's until something happens to you before you know how it feels when it's happening to someone else. And I think today I'm a victim of such, or I'm a victim of one of those things. It really isn't what I wanted to do, but I didn't have a choice because I am a victim today. It can be another person tomorrow. And heck, what if it's a child that takes this? Because even children are allowed to take this. So let me just cut straight to the point, and this is what I'm talking about. So usually, guys, whenever I have symptoms of sore throat, I tend to want to have flu, and I know this. So usually, you take things that will prevent you from having flu. Because I'm not a fan of having to have a runny nose, catarrh, and cough. So sometimes my sore throat brings me down, and usually I take supplements that help, or sometimes you could take cold medicine, syrups or something. Another good thing to take actually is ginger tea with lemon. It's very nice. And we also have cloves tea. I don't know how many of you know cloves tea, but that's also another very good tea to take. But there's also something that works for me whenever I have sore throat, and I actually wanted to get it yesterday night because already I had the symptoms. I think maybe as about Tuesday, where today's Thursday, as about Tuesday or Monday, and I had the symptoms of this sore throat and everything. Now, I usually take it with this immune boost. I don't know how many of you know this vitamin C, calcium, whatever immune boost. I take it because it helps me. I feel like whenever I want to have this, once I take this, it kind of boosts my immune. Anyway, that's the whole essence of it, right? It's supposed to help you boost your immune system to prevent you from contracting flu or something viral like that. So this is one of the things that I usually take. But guess what, guys? I don't know what happened yesterday night evening. Actually, I think it's about past 7, if my memory serves me right. So I wanted to go get this because usually I often take it before once I notice that I'm about to have sore throat, I like taking this. It just helps, takes it away. And then I just decided, okay, better late than never. Let me still go get this, right? If you're running a pharmaceutical store, or if you're running whatever store it is, and you sell medicines or you sell things that is supposed to aid someone with their health, I think it is very essential that you really, really do a proper background check and be certain that what you're selling isn't fake. And this is fake, guys, and I will tell you why. Let me just show you how it is for you to know. It's still quite new. I still have it in the pack. I just took 2, but I will explain what happened. This is the I think like the instructional directive, or just some paper that actually explains or has a lot of information about what this is about. And yeah, this is it. Immune boost. I don't know. It helps for bones, for those people who have issues with bones and don't have strong bones. Sometimes taking this can actually help. But in my own case, I wasn't taking it because of my bones or anything. No, but because it has vitamin C, as you can see. It has vitamin C. So like I told you already, it works for me sometimes when I use it, right? So I decided to go get this yesterday evening, and I did. And when I got back home, I put one. Usually you take it in a glass cup of water, but over time I've gotten used to the measurement of my glass cup of water, so I like transferring it into a bottle. The measurement of the glass cup of water, I transfer it into a bottle, something like this, something that I've used already, a bottle like this, because mainly I just like to sip it. I don't really like taking it at a go. It's really not a harmful supplement actually, so it's something you can take at your own convenience. The only directive I think it has is that you take one a day, one tablet a day, right? So I dissolve this into this plastic rubber. My glass cup is about, when you put it, is about this quantity, or about, yeah, this level. That's where I think it stops. So I already know where it stops in my head, right? So I decided to take this, dissolve it in water inside this plastic bottle. When I did, I tasted it. It had this diesel like fuel like taste, and I'm like, what's going on? This isn't how the thing tastes. And truthfully, this isn't really the color. It's a bit more darker. Like the orange is more orangey, if there's any word like that. The orange is about like this color. You get like this color, just like something like this. So it really wasn't as orangey as it should be. Well, I didn't mind. And usually whenever I have sore throat, I tend to have fever. Sometimes you want to say maybe it's malaria. So obviously I thought maybe it was my taste buds and they are bad, that's why. So I kept sipping it. I kept doing the same thing. Towards the end, you have this fuel like diesel like taste. I'm like, what's going on? Then I gave someone to taste in the house, and the person is like, it still tastes sweet, but I can also taste that diesel like fuel like taste that you're talking about. But she didn't call it anything. And mind you, this is supposedly sugar free, so it is also very good for those of you who are diabetic in nature, or so yeah, if you're diabetic in nature, you can as well take it. It's sugar free, so anybody can take it. Anybody can take it. Now that I decided to do this video in this camera, I don't know why they're just making noise, trying to frustrate me. I'm really hoping that you guys can hear me because I don't have the voice to shout. So if you're diabetic in nature, you can take it. It's just a very normal supplement, but I'm trying to point out something here. So I took this, and like I told you, kept tasting that way. The girl that I gave it to said, it's still okay, but maybe I should change the rubber. I should change the plastic rubber. Perhaps it will change. I'm like, are you sure maybe it's not my taste buds? She said maybe it's my taste buds. I said, but you're tasting the diesel like for like thing, ain't you? And she said she is, but then it really isn't bothering her. So I said okay. Then I had to change this rubber. This is the second one. Mind you, I had already dissolved one tablet. Like I said, you're not supposed to take more than one actually. But because I wanted to be very certain of letting not just be me and my taste buds, so I changed the plastic bottle. This is the second one. And then I put in usually I have the rubber. This is like plastic rubber, so obviously it has water in it. I often drink bottled water, so I decided to reduce. You know what I even did? I even reduced the volume of the water this time around, because I was feeling like maybe it wasn't as orangey as I thought it should be. The color wasn't orange enough, so I reduced the volume of water compared to the first one actually, and I made it a bit here. And I started sipping, although I didn't finish it. Like I told you already, I like to just sip and sip. And then a bit was left over, and I wanted to, like I was saying, so I didn't finish it. This is the second rubber, and then I felt the first one wasn't very orangey in color, and just the taste was something else. But then I blamed my taste buds. I felt maybe my taste buds were not right. I wasn't feeling too strong. So I decided that I would take it, I would reduce the quantity, the volume, and I decided to make it here. If you really watch the color, it isn't even as orangey as it should be. For those of you who actually take this, you should know this. And then what I found this morning was even what shocked me, because it was last night, so I didn't properly have a look, and my mind was that it dissolved completely. Oh guys, take a look at this. Take a look at this. I'm gonna shake this for you to see. I don't know how many of you can see what I'm seeing inside this. This is since yesterday's night, and this is supposed to have dissolved completely by now, but you can see all these things inside, and it's a bit flaky. You can see them. I don't know if you can. It's a bit flaky, so it didn't completely dissolve. And of course I am so pissed, because like I really like this thing. I take it so well. I take it all the time, and it is really baffling because I didn't expect that this would be like this. It's really painful. It's as though I don't know. Now mind you, I've already taken like 2 of this, So what if I wouldn't have, I'm still short of words till now, because this is quite painful. In this economy, you know what the cost of rice is? A bag of rice is? Things have all gone expensive. I know that the economy is hard for everybody, But what I want to beg manufacturers out there, people who are buying and selling, if you're into buying and selling, please, because always consider people in mind, the people that you're selling these things, that you're either manufacturing, producing, or you're distributing or selling to. It is really not fair. This has to do with my health and the health of other people. I am a freaking human being, as well as many other people. If I don't speak up, I don't know how many more would have taken this. And I bought this. To think that I bought this from a pharmaceutical store. This is what you're selling. This is what you're selling to somebody. How fake is this? My brothers and my sisters, my fathers, if you look just right here, you can see how this one stays up here. I don't know what composition this was even made of, but I certainly do know that this is not how this used to taste. And definitely this is a fake, because something is definitely not right. Something is definitely not right. Something is definitely not right with this product. Sorry, I'm just hoping that you guys can hear me, but I'm sounding very frustrated because this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Somebody will say, why didn't I finish it at a go? But if I did finish it, I wouldn't have found this. I wouldn't have, would I? Look at, people should just check. Then imagine what I have been gulping, I have been sipping all this while. And in a bid to try and satisfy your customers, I will urge every business owner and every brand, please always go for the best. If that best isn't available, don't go seeking an alternative. It doesn't work. It never works. That is not how business is done. I mean, we are all business owners, aren't we? What if this harms me? Aside me, do you know how many people would have gotten this? Someone says, did I check for the expiration date? Of course I did. I always look out for whatever I want to buy. I always look out for the expiration date. The expiration date is actually 2026, 2026. That isn't a problem for me. But anybody, any other fake manufacturer could have done this and get away with this if I don't bring this out. And I'm not doing this, like I said, to trend. Neither am I doing this to cloud chase. But I'm doing this to save not just my life, that is if I'm not even already affected, but the lives of many out there that could get this. This is wrong. Essentially, I'm doing this video because of this. It could have been anybody. It was me today, but it could have been anybody. Who knows? Maybe someone else has also fallen victim, but they didn't have the mind or the bravery or the courage to actually call them out. And I'm doing that now. Please, you all need to be careful out there by the things you buy, the things you take. And for those of you manufacturing this, over time you'll see that you've built for yourself a fan base or a customer base. It doesn't mean you now need to go about doing or getting fake things. It's not really not nice. Our lives are important. Please and please again, be careful of what you buy. But this is just wrong. This is just wrong. And I'm done. Till now, this is about how many hours now? This is about past 2 in the afternoon, and this is since I think since, what time was this? Okay, there's no time here, but just take it from me, it was about past 7 or 8. I got this, so you should imagine how many hours it's been, and still this hasn't dissolved completely. Something is definitely wrong, guys. Please save your life. Thank you.